Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon where things have been rather neglected of late. I know, it's all been very awkward and quiet. There's been some disruption on the town council. Some jumped up little nobody who married into wealth is trying to exert her influence, and it's all turning out to be rather ugly, really. Ah well, in other news, I have updated the Senua mod with basically a lot more lines of dialogue. I still haven't fully implemented the darkness camping skill. The focus skill needs some work. And I think one of our other combat skills needs a bit of work. I need to fix some trinkets. But she now has a lot more unique lines of dialogue, courtesy of actually another modder. Because a fine gentleman who goes by the name of Dapper Jack on the internet has created his own version of a Senua mod that he's called the Celt. And he basically data mined the game for a lot of lines of dialogue, the original Hellblade game, for a lot of lines of dialogue from the voices which I was going to use for Senua's dialogue, and we chatted and agreed that it'd be okay for me to use them to save me having to do the same work twice, essentially. And I'm very grateful for that, and I will give him credit in the mod the description when I finally get to release, which hopefully won't be too much longer now. And I will probably bring his character mod into the Brexit Estate to join the roster and go adventuring with our other heroes. In the meantime, however, Sister Raina needs to gain lots of levels, and we would like to get another good support hero from the stagecoach. I think I'll leave this last spot empty in case one of the fallen heroes rises from the grave. That would be ideal, because we did lose some very nice ones recently. Now, as to available missions, Morino is obviously the weak spot here, as he's somewhat lower level. In terms of medium level missions, we can go to the ruins of this party, which would be okay, or the cove. Now, we are looking at a bleed skill here. That's not going to work very well, is it? Okay. We'll go with Duelist Advance instead. And we can afford to spend a little bit of money on training, I think, because we want these heroes to do well. What do we want? We want lots of good stress removal. We'll do one skill each. Go for pistol shot. And then Sister Raina will go with the single heal for when it's really needed. And Linnaeve can get... just a standard shot, I think. And then, because he is lower level, we'll give Marino a little bit of extra protection as well. So our goal here is to try and come out of here with all these four alive. Hope nobody else dies. The others get to spend a lot of time recovering. And actually, we might as... Oh, Stamford, that is nasty. 1, 2, 3... Yeah. I think he should go to church. Oh, I'm so glad I sent him here, because apparently he wouldn't have gone anywhere else. Let us hope he finds the tranquility he needs. At least he doesn't have the Crimson Curse, because we wouldn't want the caretaker to catch that. That would be the end of days, pretty much. I mean, the place would just go to ruin, wouldn't it? Alright, so I'm leaning towards the cove temporarily, and that's probably a big mistake. So Maud will be slightly better in the ruins, but Marina would be equally useful in either place. Reyna slightly better in the ruins again. I want to go to the cove though. I'm thinking. Wait, what do we have here? That oh, this is going to be horrible. Do I? Could take Uma instead. She is lacking in oh wow, we have a spare blue lantern. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Well, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? I don't think she's focusing too much on... No, she's... Oh no, actually, whirlwind attack. In that case, why not? We don't use the sword wraps enough, so... Oh no, bleed in the cove from the big giant crabs. Ah, yes, bad idea. Slow draw, very bad idea. Right. But it is less Heroes of the Crimson Curse, so less chance of running into the Fanatic. Okay, I'll go with that. Sure. We're going to want plenty of food. Plenty of torches. It's a medium mission to the cove. We will want lots of bandages. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 2. Just... There's a reasonable reason that we might need them. Slightly. Take a second to go to the key. Right. And 4, 5. Alright, do I have everything that I need? I've got food. Got torches. I've got shovels. Got bandages. Got the 3 main supply items, keys and blood. Okay, we're good to go. Obviously we're not going to take any shard dust because it's very, very rare and we want to take good care of it. Oh, for pity's sake. Yeah, so again, priority, keep the priestess alive at all costs. This could obviously prove to be a very frustrating and a very short-lived mission. I'm going to double check I'm recording actually, just to make sure. Yep, all good. All good.
You are not alone in this place. The Fanatic is on the prowl, and he smells your sickness.
100% of room battles. We are so done for. Right, you. This is all wrong. There we go. That's a little bit better. Alright. So normal. That's unusual. And of course I'm
The flames of the smouldering pyre dance in his eyes with murderous zeal.
Well, game, why don't you allow me to finish the sentence, which was, and of course I'm expecting the Fanatic to come out and attack us at any moment. Good God. Uh-oh. Right, we better share the marks. But first, we have a priestess to rescue. And rescue her we shall if we can. By all that's holy, yes we shall. Be free, sister. Be free! Don't you dare. Right. Oh, damn it. Okay, do I think we can take him? Probably not. He has multiple turns, so we can't mark him very clearly. We can get a good shot in. Oh, this is
Well struck.
going to be a very frustrating run, isn't it? Okay, okay. Well, I'm obviously very unhappy about this turn of events, but hey. Come on. We need the healing. Oh my goodness. Right, okay, that's bad. In theory, if we can put a decent amount of damage on him, it may be worth remaining.
Even the boldest gaze.
For now, though, we have an ally to rescue. And rescue her we have. Oh, for goodness sake, here we go. I'm not going for a blue peel this time. Oh, wow! That fills me with far too much confidence.
The ground quakes.
Although, Marino, you're doing good work there. Try not to bleed all over the place, won't you? Oh no, that's a problem.
Walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
Okay, that's a little bit of damage. It's not very much. Will this damage carry over? If I can wreck this, I mean, I know he'll just make another one. Uh-oh. And yet he still gets captured. Most unfortunate. Right. Well, we'll have to uncapture him then, won't we? In theory, we can do this. It's not a very good theory. I obviously need to just... There we go, that's a great start. But he is seriously injured now. You know... Oh no! He's going to make him so hard to rescue now.
Test. Hold fast. Or expire.
Especially as he's going to have... Hey. Overkill. Massive overkill.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic...
I may regret this.
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered.
Oh. Live, you crazy exorcist. Live. Okay, we're going to shoot him and back up. That's great. And survive this. We'll keep up the healing. And then... our Twilight Knight is going to hopefully become the centre of attention. Oh my god, man. That is brutal. And alleviate quite a lot of stress. I really need to rework her sound effects when I do update her. Alright, that's still a lot of stress we want to work through there. -1, that's not enough. Okay. Bloody hell, that's a lot of damage. Oh, mate, you really needed that, you know?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, the pain. Is he not going to resummon his pyre?
Inspiration and improvement.
I'm gaining too much false hope here. Far too much false hope. We need all the healing.
Sedated.
Oh my god. It's okay, she's gone to the back. She's safer at the back. Except... now she is powerful!
Anger is power. Unleash it.
She's got the power! And we've got the stress to move. Yeah, I should have gone with anticipation after all there. Oh well.
Injury and despondence.
Oh, big trouble.
Heroism or cowardice.
Oh, pain. Okay, we can live through this as long as she doesn't get hit and die. Which will probably happen now, knowing my life. What did I say? What did I say? It's okay, she's alive, she's not bleeding or anything.
Consumes the mind.
And speaking of bleeding, there we go. Being marked already, let's just get ready to hit him back if we survive. Oh no! Oh, she's alive! And again! Get in there and do 4 points of damage. Because apparently that really matters right now. Oh, and he doesn't have his bleed skill selected. That is going to be just so brutal. We need a group heal because 2 people, including one who just refused it, really need the healing.
But it can be postponed.
Let's mark him up. Because we can, and oh, the pain! Oh my god.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Yeah, this one won't be a group heal, but hey, look. Oh, he dodges it. Uh-oh. Priestess lives on.
From becoming unwound.
Okay, it will be a group heal. 2 are on death's door. Group heal it is. And he refuses! I would say boldly, but it's rather insanely, really. Right. We need the damage. Marino, you may very well perish at this point. Oh, only 1 point of damage. We are so lucky. So that mark isn't going to stay long enough for him to shoot, so we just have to go for the straight damage there. Oh, hey. Uh-oh. This is looking somewhat achievable now. Although the rest of the mission will be pretty screwed over it. Please heal him, yes! We live! A little bit. And riposte! 8 points of damage! Oh, we just tried for the kill. Oh, yes! So close now. Oh, no! Oh!
At the very precipice of oblivion.
Okay. Oh yes, we try! And fail completely. New round. Oh yes!
brought low and driven into the mud.
So about this, we've got someone who could really do with this right about now. In fact, we got two someones, but there are others much more worthy. Do we have a... No, we don't. Okay. We have holy water. There. It is done. However... Okay, that's an empty room. We can go into an empty room. And we can camp. And we can... realise that maybe having open vein available isn't such bad. Actually, no. We defeated our enemy. It was great. Right. So obviously we're going to camp now. But do we have good camping skills selected with stress removal? Yes, we do. Okay. There's no point trying to prevent... Okay. Let's just camp. And eat a lot of food.
Without kindling is a goal without hope.
Food may very well become an issue on this run. Let's hope we find lots of fishes that we can purify. Now. We need to be removing a lot of his stress. Make that really a lot of his stress. And that wasn't quite enough, was it? Okay. So we will chant to remove stress from... Oh, one companion. Oh, that's... We don't want him getting any much more... You know, we want to reduce his incoming stress, if nothing else. Oh, yes, the big heal. Now, with 3 points left... let's go random. She's going beyond the edge of reason, folks. Okay. And now we can be disgusting and say, hey, look at that. Isn't that freaky? And I believe we... Oh, I should have used some of these because he's underleveled. Okay. And now for the inevitable ambush that always seems to come with the falconer.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay. So that's more of a vulture, that's more of a crow. Oh, stumble's bad. Okay. Well, why don't we just do a nice big volley fire and get some damage in there on all of them. And then things are about to get interesting. Make that double interesting. Oh, and he misses. Okay, right. Well, I anticipate they're going to be making plenty of attacks in our general direction. And we need the healing. Look, 3 of us benefited. It's better than none. Vile Vomit. That's probably a... what's it? Acidy skill. I mean, we can do some serious damage to these here. Just like that.
Obliterated.
Oh, shit. Well, okay.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I think we can defeat this particular flashback without too much trouble. Although all the stress damage he is taking is a major problem. We'll have to address that very soon. Oh, that's bad. We'll have to use a bandage. It's okay. Bandage time, please. Yes, it definitely was a trap, but you need to use a bandage. Right.
Press this advantage.
Perfect.
Give them no quarter.
And speaking of perfect, we've got some stress to remove. Okay, we got a lot of stress to remove. It's an insane amount. But we're working on it, alright? We really need to work on his paranoia. And... hey, it's 1 point, okay? It's better than nothing. Yeah, look. Don't you worry, mate. We're just going to remove some of your stress here, and then you can take out your frustration and paranoia on that chap in front of you with that nice big knife of yours. Okay, do it this way then. And even more stress removal. A whole 1 point here.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Alright, that worked out well. Another journal.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We got the girl, but at a heavy cost. The damned guards used some foreign fighting technique, nothing I've ever seen before. Caught us off guard, but we outnumbered them. Ascot died in the ambush. Only good thing to come of this. The damn wench doesn't even speak sense, talking in some foreign tongue. Had to slap some quiet into her. This one better be worth whatever mother's getting. This is more work than I prefer in a single day, and it's putting me in a worse mood. Ooh, we are taking this. We are definitely taking this. And we're taking those. Do they just turn into money back in town? I think they do. We're going to disturbingly ditch torches. And we're taking this as well. Which means... the anti-venom. Okay. Time to press on. And on the positive side, at least we don't need to worry about running into the fanatic anymore, because we've already done it.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
He still says how instead of now. So I'm going to leave this gold behind, use this shovel.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
And head into this room, heading towards the next fight, which is mercifully nearby. Oh yeah, we're definitely going both ways now, probably all the way to the end there as well. Right, I'd love to use him for the trap disarm. In fact, I will. 75%. Yeah. Take that 8-point stress removal. Use one torch here, because we don't want a monster ambush in the corridors. We can provide our own light during the fights. Uh-oh. Oh. Twilight Knight against the crab, not a good matchup. Okay. That is not how you shoot him with a pistol. That was lucky. That was extremely lucky.
The blood quickens.
64, I have to risk it. Hey! Nice! He's a much easier target now. Do some moderately heavy damage here. Let's go stress removal this round instead, and use his gun to pull him back. And now we have to worry about her affliction chances. Right, bang. Hey, 6 points is 6 points. Not going to complain. The knockback is amazing, though. Alright, you horrible, nasty fish man. We'll get to you soon. But for now... Oh, yeah. But I suspect you will be advancing. Right. Actually, we'll probably just kill you in one go. There we go. Lovely. And a group heal. Okay, that is a slight problem. But hey, he's under 100 stress, temporarily.
A powerful blow.
Definitely under 100 now. Okay, we can do this. We can pull through. I wanna shoot him really hard. If we can mark him, that'd be lovely. Okay, yeah, let's shoot him. Because he's a 2-space monster, so we can definitely mark him. And he's marked. And you do have a dodge score. And you were able to make good use of it. Dodge that though. Yeah. Okay. All the pain. Please don't get he got stunned. I really am starting to suspect those are not separate rolls. And that it's just for one roll combined. But I have seen instances where only one of 2 conditions is applied. Right, you need sorting before you cause more stress damage. And the crab could do with a whack, to be honest, but that's not a lot of damage, so we're going to try for a heal. Hope he accepts it, and he does, so that's good. Now this is less good, but we do still have bandages. And she resisted the bleed, so excellent. The damage would be nice, but the stress removal would be even nicer. Because we have the shooting from the back 2 ranks to capitalise on that mark while it's still there. Okay, we'll go with a slight love tap, which doesn't even connect. And a bang. Bang's an alright, you know, could be worse. That was a very fortunate dodge. I am not going to complain about that at all. Wow, you know, when the Fanatic jumped me at the beginning of the run, I was starting to think, oh yeah, this is going to be terrible, but actually, it doesn't feel quite so bad now. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still feels bad, but not as bad. As bad, of course, sounding like someone who should live in Mordor. This may turn out to be a reasonably successful episode. Now, what? Oh, you killed the body. Congratulations, you didn't even manage to kill it properly. Right, we're going to have to deal with some of your stress. Okay, 7 more. 7 more times. Not even going to try. Just go for the heal. Oh, he gets picked on again, unfortunately. And, of course, he's suffering because his resistance is lower because he's afflicted. But hey, we can shoot you, right? Yeah, we can. That's great. That's actually really good because we can now do this and go, please remove some more stress.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Uh-oh.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
If the bleed had stacked, so he's going to use a bandage, then we would have been in serious trouble. Right. We don't need the money so much, and the holy water pales in comparison to the cure. I think we actually just take that key and move on. Swap you two back into your places. Ah. And now we really need food. Okay, we're leaving that pool of brackish water. We'll use the shovel. We'll move on. Yeah, food could be a major issue this run if we're not lucky. Okay, group shot. Excellent start. Bang. Lovely. Let's make you an easier target for the 2 shooters. And while I'd love to go removing some more stress here, you kind of need to deal with some of your own. Excellent. And now some of them may very well get a double turn before we get a chance, although we do have a highwayman. And the highwayman is quick-witted and quick of turn. So glad she resisted the pull there. Not so glad that these two are at the front because it's moved Fishman back, where his deadly harpoon can be a serious problem to us. Oh, this will be interesting. And she is paranoid! Join the club.
Wherefore, heroism?
Alright, he's going to be paranoid for a lot longer now.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
At least he got her back for making her scared. Right.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's okay, you're still alive.
Abatement.
I mean, it's not ideal, but... Oh yeah.
Masterfully executed.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. And the pull. Okay. We have Marino who can lunge forwards. Unless he gets pulled forwards, which he does not, so that is merciful.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we're back where we all want to be again. Except for her stress level. Her stress level needs adjusting rather rapidly. I need to tone down the stress removal on a lot of her skills.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'll take the emerald for now and hope that I can get some food. There may be food. Okay, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Because she can't shoot the zombie. The pustulant fraud. Don't get. He got stunned. Of course, he got stunned. Okay, that's actually a problem now. I mean, it's not a completely insolvable one. Look, I wasn't worried about the dodge stat. I was worried about her not hitting him this round. Because now, obviously, this becomes a rather more urgent thing to deal with. Because I was pretty sure she wasn't going to do 20 points of damage. Right.
A decisive pummeling.
Now we're good. We're really good. Apart from that bleed, obviously. She's healthy. I don't need to worry about her, but I could have got a critical for the stress heal there, and that would have been really nice, you know?
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
While it would be really nice to get another Crimson Court invitation, fishes, 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 fishy, 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 fish, fish. Food!
A fortune.
Not
waiting
food.
to be spent.
Well, that's very frustrating. That's really not food. Okay. I mean, we need food. we'd really like a scouting role here as well. And why have I not used a bandage on him yet? 3 points for 1 round. 3 points is quite a bit. Right. It also opens up a space for some food. There may be food in this hall. The fight could be a real problem. If we could just see... And we can't see what that is, so we have to say hello, monsters! Oh, Crimson Court. How delightful. Hey, Marino, that was uncalled for. But nobody's dead yet, so that's great. And the snail is a okay, well at least you hit the snail. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh, nice. 75 stress to work down. Okay. We'll do what we can. Probably have to leave him in town for a week to recover. Uma, however, is doing really well though. So glad we brought her along this mission. Alright, so we want to shoot you. That worked out nicely. And perform a leap of faith, which was admirable. And a single target heal on the priestess by the priestess. And we'll be looking in much better shape. Excellent. I'm quite pleased with how that turned out. And that dodge. That was amazing. Right. We have stress to remove from everybody and...
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Well, better get on with it, hadn't we? We're expecting a hit here. Yes, 6 points. That's quite a reasonable ouch. However, we do have some self-stress to govern. Excellent. I think we've got this nicely under control now.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
These are still not food. A box might have food. Nope. Back we go. Back we go. I'm not walking to the other end of the hall and turning around because it will use that little bit more torchlight. We will light a torch, of course, to help with that, and proceed in this direction. Because we need the food. I don't want to speak too soon, but we should be extremely grateful that there's been absolutely no food checks yet since we ran out of food. There we go. Called it.
Packs full of steel and war, but nary a thought given to the plow.
So we got the priestess who can heal through that a little bit, but the stress is another matter. Hey, there might be food in here. We need food. And we got extra spades now.
Packs laden with loot
That's not
are
food.
often low on supplies.
That's not food. Okay. Do we get food here? No. Just a torch. But let's light that torch in hope of a good scouting chance in the next chamber. You never know. I mean, it could happen, and it did happen. Please, just one more room battle. One more room battle it is. And possibly 2 more corridor battles, because there might be food in that hallway. There's food! We have food! We do have food. That is excellent. More food? No! Whoever looted that one probably dumped it in that one in the hallway behind us that we just left behind. Oh, hallway battle. Do you have food? You do not have food. You have fishy food, not food. Ah! Hey, I'll take it. Not gonna complain. Ooh, wait. Yeah, just shoot it. That works. I was anticipating a bleed there, I must admit. At least they get a second chance, and hey, not complaining. Right. When you get killed, when you get healed. Okay. So, you don't get healed, you get healed instead. It works. It's a way of getting through the stealth. And now he's exposed. Ooh. Apologies for the early morning belch there. I should not name it Sir Toby. Alright. Do a little more self first. As in physician heal thyself. And no, another refusal. Okay, well in that case we're going to do this. And okay. He still got shot anyway. That's grand. Steady on there, lass. Do some stress removal right now. And the pain. Ooh. Hey, I'll take it. Not food.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So, I'm going to step out into this hallway here, ever so briefly, and say I can't see what's there. I can't see if it's got food in it. I mean, virtually nothing has. Hey, is there food? There could be food. There's food! Okay, so now I'm swapping that out because we might find more money. Little longer, then we'll light that torch. Okay, is 75 on traps? We'll do it. Yeah, get that stress down. A whole 8 points. Isn't that magnificent? Oh yes. So we can cleanse a negative perk. Flagellant and marked by the flock. I don't think we can cleanse marked by the flock, but we might be able to. Dud hitter. Just mania wield for. Okay, so it's really got to be her because she has more locked quirks and they're just much more expensive to remove. So there we go. Flagellant removed. Excellent. She can now use all the town's stress facilities. Well, stress removal facilities. If the town had stress facilities, well, that'd be something different, wouldn't it? Right. This is our last fight of the mission. And do we want to change up skills? I mean, whirlwind attack would be fun, but if she gets knocked back, I think we need Glimmer of Hope, and we need Leap of Faith because he has Duelist Advance ready as well. Oh joy, many foes. So I'm thinking Glimmer of Hope should probably remove stealth from enemies, but I'm not sure on that just yet. It should definitely remove stealth from the Twilight Knight if she has acquired it through some means. Now, how would she gain stealth? Oh, blatantly, if she was in a party with Senua, for example. Oh, wow!
Unbalanced.
Okay, time to rethink this fight ever so slightly. And focus on the healing, which she may very well refuse. Get in there. Get that kill. Didn't get the kill. You got in there. That's good enough. Except for healing. Oh, thank goodness. That was really brutal for a moment there. And bang. Bang. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, we're going to shoot all three of them, actually. Because we can. Nice little bit of tit for tat there. And now... I'm just going to kill. Worked nicely. You're the main damage dealer we have to worry about now. Although that bleed is also the second main damage dealer we have to worry about. Ah. Okay. The person who needed it most. Not going to complain. Except I'm complaining, obviously. Oof. Alright. I shot him because he has healing potential. I could have shot her because her turn hadn't come yet, but he could heal her up and prolong the fight. Which we don't really want. Oh, come on! You're the one who needs the stress relief the most, although she's actually pretty piled up with it herself. Okay, look. Big hit. You're not helping.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
You're really not helping. Okay, well, we just tried for the kill there, and it worked.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright. Trading 100 for 750 there, not bad. No. No, 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 no. And no, because we have a giant clamshell and a giant spade to pry it open with.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
And then we sing about how it must be funny in a rich man's world. And then we get out of here, because whatever those three Curos are, they probably aren't worth the fight. We've had enough close calls this week already. This will be a nice long episode. I hope you guys have been enjoying this one.
Abates. The things are driven back for a time.
We might have made maybe 3,000 or 4,000 this week. We did spend some money on training and equipment afterwards. We'll probably do that again when we get back to town, to be honest. We want to keep these guys, you know, relatively on par with the leveling curve. But we don't want to spend too much money. So most importantly, Marino has now hit 3rd level, which is grand. Marked by the flock is not ideal. Ruins Tactician replaced evasive. Evasive was probably quite good for you.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
So no events, but that's okay. I see Kelder drank some blood. However, we can now remove the Crimson Curse from Ren, or Saren, or Rosnav, or Vernon, or Fatima. I think we should save that cure for, oh, maybe Marius, or in case one of our heroes does return from beyond the grave. Who's in the oh, this is going to have to... I'm going to have to let these rest a week, aren't I, before we can go out again. Is there a good healer here? Not particularly. That's okay. Alright. But now that Sister Raina is up in the well up in the level 3 range, I can pair her with Lottie, say Kess, maybe Ulverf. Yeah, that'll be a group to send out next week, maybe. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!